Good morning, everybody. Shan here. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. It's a Saturday, November 27th. Hey, anyway, so yesterday was my very first day of the very low calorie diet, and I must say that it went pretty well. I cooked some for myself for lunch. I had some sauteed onions with some grilled chicken tenderloins, which are like chicken breasts but better, because when you buy them they're kind of in the sizes that you need them to be. Two of them pretty much equal 100 grams, so that's good. Some sauteed onions, and then of course I had an apple and a grissini stick and a glass of raspberry iced tea. That was really good. What I did was I found a whole bunch of iced teas, and so here's what that meal looked like. And then for dinner, what I did was I defrosted some of my shrimp. I got 2130, yeah, 2125 sizes. Those are a pretty good size, and right around 5 of those pieces equal right around 100 grams. I take off the tail. I take everything off I can raw before I weigh it. And what I did was I sliced them in half, and I cut up some asparagus. That was going to be my vegetable for the night. And I had a dry saute pan, salt and pepper on the asparagus, and I put it on medium-high heat, and I just put like maybe a shot of the Bragg's liquid aminos. That's great. And I just put a cover over it because it's going to let the asparagus steam, because the shrimp cook really quickly, so I want to put that in first. Once it was halfway done cooking, then I went ahead and added the shrimp in, some dill, a little more salt and pepper, and that was it. Well, maybe a little bit of water so I can get a little more steam in there. Once that was done, that was actually a very delicious meal. I had an orange with that, cut it up, and of course my grissini stick. And that at night I had a little more of the raspberry iced tea, what I had left. And so here's what that one looked like. Alright, so that was that meal. They were both very delicious, especially the dinner. So go ahead and try that. I'm going to leave maybe a partial how to do it on the recipe on the bottom. But getting back to the weight and the diet, I lost 1.6 pounds. I am now at 196.4. So I'm super happy with that. Continuing on with the diet today. And another thing I wanted to add was, you're probably thinking, does she really eat with a glass of a wine glass and silverware and all that kind of stuff? Well, the answer I would say is yes, for the most part. And the only reason I do that is because I mean, I just sit in front of the TV and eat, you know, sometimes. But one of the reasons I do that is because I believe that food is and eating should be more of an experience as opposed to just a way to get nutrition into your body. And I find that when I sit down and I use silverware and I sit at a table, that I eat a lot less than I would have had I been with the TV and, you know, just totally eating, watching the TV, not even paying attention to what's going in my mouth. So as much as I can, I do. That's how you may see the pictures in the future of my food. And I use the wine glass because, you know, I can't have my wine, which I love wine, so I put my iced tea in there. So it's you know, weight loss and everything, I believe, is highly psychological. So if you can psych yourself out to, you know, to having what you normally would have had before, it makes it so much easier. I try to make anything I do as easy as possible. So I'm heading into my second day of the very low calorie diet. I'm not feeling, you know, hungry or anything. Making sure I'm keeping going with the iced tea and the water. Unsweetened iced tea. Celestial Homes or something is the name of the tea brand. They have some pretty amazing, you know, a pretty wide variety. I think it's 70 flavors that they have. So I'm trying them on. I already have a few favorites. The raspberry is really good. Had the peach this morning, and that was okay. And another thing, I'm going to have the wild berry brewing right now. So I'm going to have all those put together, and then we're going to go ahead and see how they get me through the day tomorrow. I already have all my chicken and shrimp cut up, so I'm probably going to be doing those for a few days. I got to go to the store and grab some oranges because I prefer that over apples. Apples are not my favorite. I try to do that for breakfast and be done with it for the day. I kind of want to try and find more variety, so I'm going to be leaving some recipes on the bottom, or the recipes that I do, so that can help you. Because the last time I did it, you know, I really stuck to my George Foreman, which is fine. I'm going to be using that too. But I didn't really do much saute dish, and that dish that I made last night was so simple. I didn't even plan it. I just kind of, oh, what do I have? And that's how it came about. So as I come along, I'm going to be leaving those things here so you folks can have something to go by when you go ahead and get started on the diet. So if you have any comments, leave them on the bottom, and I will see you folks tomorrow. Have a good weekend. Aloha.